Hey, yo, what's gaming players? It's your boy, Desmond Sharp, man, back out here on this Madden 21 franchise mode. And we are here in another wildcard playoff game from the NFC. This is the second wildcard playoff game in the NFC. In this matchup, we have the 6-seeded LA Rams taking on the 3-seeded Green Bay Packers. Now, this regular season, the Packers finished at 14-2. Their only two losses were to the Saints and the 49ers. And for the Rams, they coming into these playoffs at 10-6. They finished the season as the 6th seed in the NFC. So now they have to travel on the road to Green Bay, which is literally one of the toughest places to play in a playoff game, because when playing in Green Bay, it be cold, like ice freezing. But we're gonna see how the Rams fare in this wildcard playoff game. Now, here is the current playoff tree. If you don't know what's going on, if you haven't seen the first 4 wildcard games, make sure to go back and check them out, so you will not miss anything on the playoffs. And make sure to check out the regular season as well, so you'll know how these teams got to where they are right now. So for Green Bay, with a win here, with a victory right here, can decide on who will they face in the second round. Because you already know Seattle won their game, but if you don't know what happened, make sure to go check out that game so you know the result there. But like I said, Green Bay or the Rams, whoever wins this game will get one spot in the divisional round, just like the Seahawks did. But they get an opportunity to watch that third NFC wildcard playoff game, which is happening in New Orleans, to find out who their opponent's going to be. If the Rams somehow pull off an upset, then they will find out who they will face in the second round. Same thing with the Packers. If they win, then they will find out who their opponent will be in the second round, with the Saints or the Falcons coming out on top in the 7th seed versus 2 seed matchup. But either way, we are set for the second game here in this wildcard weekend. So let's head down to Lambeau Field in Green Bay. It's the Rams and the Packers from Lambeau Field. Somebody's moving on to the next round. Let's find out who it's gonna be. Let's go. This down a little bit, drip, little bit.
Today, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, it's the NFC Wildcard Round on EA Sports.
It kind of looks a bit sunny in Green Bay, but it's still cold. It's just not too cold.
It's the Green Bay Packers taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
The playoffs are back at Lambeau, and the temps, well, they're where you would expect them in the frigid range. Just how the Cheeseheads like it here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the Los Angeles Rams and the Green Bay Packers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks.
All right, so the Rams, they're going to kick it off to the Packers to start the game. So Aaron Rodgers, he knows what it's like to be in the playoffs, and he's looking to lead this Packers team to another divisional round here this season, while the Rams, they're trying to pull off an upset here in Lambeau. We're underway from Green Bay, and Valdes-Scantling will take a knee. So Aaron Rodgers set to lead this Packer offense. And those were the stats for Aaron Rodgers in the regular season. He played tremendous.
But he really wants that second one to vault himself into that next echelon of big-time quarterbacks. All the individual records, terrific. The ones we remember, the teams that win rings, and that's what Aaron Rodgers wants to get done with these Packers. And remember, the clock may be ticking for him. Green Bay drafted a quarterback.
And here's Aaron Jones. And he's going to be tackled at the 31-yard line. A gain of 6 that time.
6 yards brings up second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
At the 31-yard line.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Working from the gun.
Rodgers, and he completes this to Davante Adams. And he is going to be tackled right at midfield at the 50.
First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him.
From midfield, here's Rodgers.
Rodgers throwing, and that's caught by Williams King. And he's going to be tackled at the 30 and a Packer first down.
Catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
Rodgers, and open he finds Richard Westbrook. And he's tackled at the 23, a gain of 7.
We do know he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Rodgers.
And here's Aaron Jones. And he'll be tackled at the 18, resulting in a first down.
18-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like
Rodgers
right
throwing for Richard Westbrook. He's got it. And he's going to be tackled right at the 1-yard line, and it's going to be 1st and goal for Green Bay.
Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far.
First and goal, and a fake toss to Aaron Jones. He's got a Packer touchdown.
Touchdown, Packers. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? What he told us?
Extra point by Crosby. It's up and good. And it's 7-0 Packers.
Other teams are script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
So here's Scott to kick this one away for Green Bay.
Send this one away.
And Robert Woods, he will take it in the end zone. So the Los Angeles Rams set to begin their first possession. And here's Chris Smooth leading the way.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question.
Now Chris Smooth on everybody's mind. Everybody's wondering how this Rams team is going to fare in Lambeau Field. Because you know the intensity gets strong when being down here for a playoff game. And on the first play, Smooth finding Cooper Kupp. And he'll be tackled at the 38 and a first down.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance.
First and 10, Williamson. And he'll be tackled, getting this across midfield at the 47. A gain of 14 that time.
Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back to back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
They'll look to throw here on first.
Smooth, and that's complete. Cooper Kupp. And he's going to be tackled inside the 30.
Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it.
And the Rams are moving on their opening drive. Quite a response.
Time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw.
Smooth, and open is Cooper Kupp. And he'll be brought down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. How about this from Los Angeles on their opening drive?
Before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter.
And here's a jet sweep, and that went nowhere. A loss of 3.
That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
And Williamson's gonna run it. I don't think he realized he was running. He loses yardage to the 16.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5. And
a loss of 5. Now 3rd down.
Around in the first half, they've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
Smooth on 3rd goal. He finds Carroll. And he's going to be tackled at the 1-yard line.
A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. And you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry?
Smooth. And it's caught by Carroll. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Touchdown reception. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback,
extra point is up and good, and the Rams, they tie the game at 7 apiece.
This on the first drive on the road. He doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
So here's Hecker to kick this one away.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And Valance-Scantling is not going to return this one, so this one is going to be a touchback.
We'll start here at the 25. Now this offense about ready to take over again. They come in as the 3 seed in this, very likely the last home game of the season for them, even if they win this ball game. But while they would have loved that top spot and the bye that goes with it, they're still in a pretty good position.
Well, they certainly are, and let's face it, every team knows if they want to get to the Super Bowl.
Rodgers, an open, he finds Devontae Adams. And he's going to be tackled at the 46 and a first down for Green Bay.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers.
Rodgers, and open is Richard Westbrook. Breaking the tackle is Westbrook. Breaking another one. And he's going to be tackled inside the 20 at the 17.
Los Angeles territory. The big gainer there on the catch and run. 37 yards. Back in the first quarter, you said it. They need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities, and he took advantage of one there.
Now a first down.
And here's Jones breaking a tackle, and he's tackled at the 6-yard line, and a 1st and goal for Green Bay.
And a first down as well.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Rodgers now to throw.
Rodgers, and he's taken down.
Down he goes.
Micah Kaiser with a sack that time. Now it's 2nd and goal.
That was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Rodgers, and that's caught. Westbrook. And he will be tackled right at the 4-yard line. Sets up 3rd and goal.
Pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in.
Here comes the pressure as Rodgers finds Westbrook. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Green Bay from 4 yards out, and the Packers have taken the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to
Here's
wait.
Crosby for the extra point. And he's got it, and it's 14-7 Packers.
That time a 6-play drive, and it ends with a Packers touchdown.
So here's Scott to kick this one away for the Packers.
Kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And Robert Woods, he's going to take a knee in the end zone. So the Rams set to begin their next drive.
Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And work with me here. Is this overhyped or not? You've got a warm weather team on the road in January, and it's cold. What's the deal? Is that a factor or is it not a factor?
I think a lot of it depends on the personality of your head coach and how you prepare for things. And
Here's a toss. Williamson. And Williamson with some room. And he will be tackled at the 40 and a first down for Los Angeles.
And then play like we always play. And as the game goes along, typically those guys out there playing, you warm up enough that it really shouldn't affect you quite the same way. Now, if that's all you talk about, if you put that in the heads of your players.
Now, Williamson, I could tell you much. He had a tremendous season on the ground, and it continues right there.
2 minutes minutes to play here.
That's going to bring it to the 2-minute warning.
NFL playoffs. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin.
Smooth, and it's picked off.
Picked off by
Josh Jackson picks it. And Green Bay, they're going to get the ball back.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Rodgers, and he finds Davante Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. A quick strike.
Adams, 38 yards, and the Packers add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way.
Extra point by Crosby is good, and Green Bay is now up 21-7.
They don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Extra point up and good by Crosby, and it's now 21-7.
Aaron Rodgers is basically doing what he does in the playoffs, showing off in front of the hometown fans, and he's doing just that. And no return here for Robert Woods, so the Rams, they will take over.
At the 25. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really
Here's
true,
Smooth,
right?
and he finds Williamson on the screen pass. And he'll go down at the 30, a gain of 5. And the Rams are going to go fast with it as Smooth finds Williamson again. And he'll go down at midfield at the 50.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball.
Smooth, and left side he finds Cooper Kupp. And he'll go out of bounds at the 46. A gain of 5, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Smooth, Carroll. And he's going to be tackled at the 30 and a Rams first down.
So that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go.
Smooth, and that's complete again. Carroll. And he'll be tackled at the 16. And Smooth is going to spike it with 22 seconds.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver.
Smooth looking around, and he fumbles. And the Packers pick it up. Wow. So that puts the Rams in desperation mode now with that fumble, with them having a chance to at least get one score down at halftime. And here's Aaron Jones. And they're going to bring him down at the 35. And the Packers are going to use one of their timeouts.
10 seconds to go before halftime. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's
Rodgers. And that's incomplete with 4 seconds remaining.
He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess. 3rd down here. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. This time they
And here's Aaron Jones, and he'll go down at the 39, and that's it for the first half. 21-7, Packers lead the Rams.
As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. This is the fourth and final game here on this wild card weekend. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look back to yesterday's NFC wild card game. And it's the Seattle Seahawks who are moving on to the next round as they knock off the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, in our game, it took a little while to get settled in, but we were in for a battle royale in this second half. And to call the action, let's go back to the guys who've been there all year, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
All right, we're set for the third quarter here from Green Bay. It's the Packers with a 14-point lead over the Rams. 21-7 is the score. And the Rams, with 2 straight turnovers, have them trailing by a double digits.
And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating.
And here's Williamson, and that went absolutely nowhere from the start.
The yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? 2nd and 13.
Smooth, getting pressured, and he finds Williamson on the screen. And he'll be tackled at the 37 on a first down.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
Smooth, and he completes this to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be tackled, getting this into enemy territory at the 49.
To deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
And here's Andre Williamson, and Williamson with some space left side, and Williamson's got a Rams touchdown. He gets the Rams even closer.
49 yards, and the Rams are able to get back within a touchdown.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions.
And here's the extra point by Sloman, and he puts it in. And it's now 21-14.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
So here's Sam Hacker to kick this one away.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
And Valdez Scantling, he will take a knee in the end zone. So Green Bay set to begin their next possession. And Aaron Rodgers coming back out.
Teammates set to begin their drive. He's had one of those games that any quarterback loves, not only being able to complete some passes, but some deep passes.
And it's pretty to watch. I mean, it's an absolute joy to see, but let's face it, we got to give a little bit of credit where it's deserved, right?
Well, the protection's been great, if that's where you're going.
Yeah, protection's been phenomenal, but how about how it's been spotlighted, right? Our producer, Christian McLeod, our director, Kyle Burt, the rest of the crew, what they put together with these images and pictures, if you're an offensive lineman, that's what you're taking.
And here's Aaron Jones. And he's going to be tackled at the 33-yard line. A gain of 8.
Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
2nd and 2, a jet sweep. Adams. And he'll go down at the 37 and a first down for the Packers.
First down. Well, We've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league. No question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains. That was enough to get
Rodgers, and it's caught. Adams. And he's going to be tackled right at the 49 in enemy territory, and a first down for Green Bay.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On first down,
Rodgers, and he finds Adams again. And he's brought down at the 36, and another Packer first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any.
That Rodgers and Adams connection is working here. It's been working all game, as a matter of fact. And Rodgers is going to find Richard Westbrook. And this time he's going to be tackled inside the 15 at the 13. And another Packer first down.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
And here's Aaron Jones. And he's going to be tackled at the 11. Sets up 2nd and 7.
They have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Rodgers. And open is Williams King. Touchdown, Green Bay.
An 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. But a big time
Crosby, extra point is up and good, and it's 28-14.
Another one through to extend the lead. 14. Set now to kick this one away.
Now here's Scott to kick this one away. And Robert Woods, he's going to take a knee in the end zone. So the Rams, they're set for their next drive.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now.
And here's Williamson. And not much there. He's tackled right at the 25.
Second down. Delayed give there out of the gun. Defense was ready.
And I'm not a big fan of a draw play out of the shotgun formation because the quarterback's not having much action where he's getting away from the line of scrimmage. He's catching the football, making a little head fake, and then handing it off. You should be able to read it as they did there.
Smooth, and that's caught. Cooper Kupp. And he'll be tackled at the 29. A gain of 3, sets up 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Smooth. Oh, and that one is dropped. He was trying to go to the tight end, Tyler Higbee. Sets up 4th down.
Johnny Hacker now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
So here's Hacker to punt it away. And here's Westbrook. And he'll go down at the 18. And that's going to be it for the 3rd quarter.
NFC wild card matchup matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So the Packers now back out.
Started the Green Bay offense at the line, and they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this fourth quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the division.
Aaron Jones with it, and he's going to be tackled at the 20-yard line.
This offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Rodgers. Oh, and it's dropped. He was trying to go to Devontae Adams. Sets up third down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Rodgers, and he completes this to Williams King. And they're going to get him down at the 49 and a Packer first down.
A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards. Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
And here's Aaron Jones. And he's tackled across midfield at the 46.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Rodgers, and open, he's got Devin Funchess. And he'll be tackled at the 25, and another Packer first down.
A gain there of 21 yards. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that.
I mean, the thing about the Rams, they've been leaving those routes wide open all game long. They've literally left almost every receiver open. And it's just the offense is doing okay, but it's the defense that's the key, because defense can win you games and it can win you championships. So the run by Jones gets no gain. So second down.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And here's Jones again. And this time he's tackled at the 15. Sets up third down.
Nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little
Rodgers, and that's caught. Devontae Adams again. They have had him uncontained in this game. It's first and goal now for Green Bay.
Big play there on third down, went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get.
They have had no answer for this duo of Rodgers and Adams. They have had no answer. They just had no answer for this duo. And with that, that's gonna bring this one to the 2-minute warning. Packers with a 2-touchdown lead. They're looking to close this thing out.
Here as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
Rodgers. Oh, that one could have been caught.
No, it's incomplete.
It's incomplete.
Big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Rodgers, and he finds Williams King. Touchdown, Green Bay.
From 4 yards out, and the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Well, look, this is a team Charles, they faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division, but they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game, a message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
Extra point by Crosby is good, and the Packers extend their lead to 21.
So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and the result, a Green Bay score.
It looks like Sean McVay and his Rams, it looks like that they're going to fall short, and their season is going to end right here in the wild card round. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys understood that when you're facing Aaron Rodgers in a playoff game, he's literally going to come out ready, and Aaron Rodgers did come out ready.
And at this point, maybe you say, you know, it was a good effort really just to make the playoffs. They couldn't win their division but did earn a wild card berth. It does appear, however, that their season is just a few minutes away from ending in one-and-done fashion.
Smooth, and he's going to connect with Robert Woods. And he'll be tackled at the 35. A gain of 10, second and inches.
They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game. They've done a great job of doing that.
And here's Williamson. And he's got a Rams first down at the 45-yard line.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Smooth, and that was complete. Higbee, what a catch. And he's tackled inside the 40.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably is
Smooth, and he's going to be taken down. Zadarius Smith with the sack that time. Now it's second and long.
They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
So the last few seconds of the game, it's Smooth, and he's going to find Cooper Kupp, and he's going to get into the end zone. Even though it's too little, too late, the Rams are still going to lose this game either way.
And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer.
So guys, it's gonna be the Green Bay Packers moving on to the divisional round of the playoffs, defeating the Rams here 35-21 here at home.
Beginning of the season, they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that? Being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Yeah, you know. Get to the wild card game. Check. Got that done.
The Rams literally had zero answer for these receivers for the Packers. They just kept leaving them open the entire game.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.
Well, I guess Green Bay was ready when they knew that they was gonna be at home for the first wild card game. They had figured that they needed to come out right, and they did just that to beat the Rams. 35-21 is the final score. The Rams, they were playing well. But the key issue is that defensively, they were leaving almost every receiver open for that Packer team when it came to passing. Aaron Rodgers was just throwing it all over the football field, and that's what led the Packers to a 2-touchdown victory and an advancement to the second round, which is the divisional round. And now they're going to have the opportunity to watch the very last wild card game from the Superdome to find out who their opponent is going to be in the next round. And unfortunately for the Rams, their season's going to end right here in the wild card round. As we take a look at the stats, look at Aaron Rodgers. 298 yards passing, 2 yards shy of 300, 4 touchdown passes, no interceptions on the game. He only got sacked once, which is really wasn't a factor. Chris Smooth, he had a fantastic season. 234 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. He got sacked twice. His team had a good regular season, but in the playoffs, it's gonna come short right here in the wild card round, where they lost to Green Bay. Here's the running game. Williamson, he had a tremendous regular season, but it's gonna come to an end. He finished with 80 yards rushing and a touchdown. Aaron Jones finished with 54 yards rushing and a touchdown. And Davante Adams ran once for 4 yards. And here's the receiving. Cooper Kupp, 7 catches for 122 and a touchdown. Davante Adams, the Rams had problems with him all game long. 6 catches for 116 and a touchdown. Richard Westbrook, 6 catches for 97 and a touchdown. Josh Williams-King, 4 catches for 64 yards and 2 touchdowns. A.J. Carroll, 4 catches for 46 and a touchdown. Andre Williamson, 3 catches for 39. Devin Funchess, a catch for 21. Tyler Higbee, a catch for 17. And Robert Woods, a catch for 10. So for the 3-seeded Green Bay Packers, it is a victory for them as they knock off the 6-seeded LA Rams at home to advance to the divisional round of the playoffs. So if you enjoyed the second NFC wildcard playoff matchup, be sure to drop a like on it. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And you guys, it all comes down to this game, the third and final, well, the sixth and final wildcard game, but the third and final one in the NFC. It's basically an NFC South battle in the first round of the playoffs. We have the Saints as the 2 seed, coming in at 14-2. They host Josh Martin and the Atlanta Falcons, who had to sneak their way into the playoffs. If you want to know how the Falcons got to the playoffs, go back and check out their last game of the season, and you'll see exactly how they got to the playoffs. It's the Falcons and the Saints, the last wild card game here in these playoffs, to determine who the second round matchups are going to be. But if you enjoyed this NFC wildcard playoff matchup, the second one, be sure to drop a like. As I said, subscribe to the channel if you are new, as we are getting prepared for the very last wildcard game from the Superdome. Drew Brees and the Saints. Now we don't know if this is going to be the last season for Drew Brees. He's going to get his final shot at a chance to win a Super Bowl. And he starts it off in the wildcard round, taking on their division rival, the Atlanta Falcons, who have to sneak their way into the playoffs.